Welcome to my vlogging for February 4th, 2025. And today's subject is self-discipline. Based off of Galatians 5, verses 22-23. It's about bearing fruit, the fruits of the Spirit. But it is indirectly part of the series I'm doing about facing 50. I know there's millions of people that have become 50 years old, and everyone processes aging differently. So if you want to put your comments, put some comments in the comments so we could you can help me with developing a little bit of my thought about the subject of facing 50. So a long time ago, well, I guess it's been maybe close to 35 years ago. There was a class anyways, part of a program of freshman year was a program that they had called The Key to Success is Self-Discipline. And it's very clear that I'm not a very disciplined person. I mean, there is a little bit of strength, a little bit of discipline. You have to be self-disciplined, and a little bit of intuition about how the little bit of something as little as snacking could really set you back. I mean, if you have a big bowl of candy, it could be decorative purposes, it could just be there, or it could be like a little bit of a snack, whatever. But if you're like going after the snack over and over again, that's pretty much not showing any self-discipline. And of course, I think eating is one of those things. If you could get into check about having good habits of eating, that could be pretty good. And like I mentioned in a couple vlogs ago, that the different goals I had for 2025 was reading, fitness, and my faith. I don't know, make it 3 F's. I had 3 F's the other day. I think it was faith, fitness, and I don't know, I can't think of a word that starts with F that has something to do with reading. Well, it's not coming to me right now, but I guess that's beside the point. My main thing about this vlogging I'm doing today, trying to stay on point about self-discipline, because there's certain things that I think that, as mature men, that we should be more than willing to help upcoming men to, we should educate. And discipline is like, I don't know if the word discipline and disciple has anything in relation, but if we could pass along to our friends and family, especially the men in our life, to have a little bit of discipline, a little bit of self-discipline, they should be able to have some success. Because a little bit of discipline now will help a lot of pain and agony later on in your life. If you could just keep yourself in check, in the sense that whatever it is, the impulse buying, the impulse habits, even if you're having bad habits. I've mentioned habits before in one of my vloggings, because I've done a lot of videos, and sometimes they get views, sometimes they don't. This one, I'm hoping to get a little bit more views if I stay on point, which is important. And I think just the emphasis of knowing your limitations, knowing your limits, and staying within it. I mean, there's certain things that you gotta push yourself to do. Like if it's fitness, you push yourself to the next level of whatever is your goal. If you want to bench, if you want to do a 2K, if you want to do a 5K, whatever it is, you gotta push yourself to do it. Because a lot of life is just disciplining yourself to get to whatever next level you're trying to do. And I guess it's kind of like a self-vlogging too, because I know that part of the discipline process is like, taking out the different things in your life that could very well be hindering it, like time management. That's a lot of discipline too. It's like if you get too focused on a project and then all of a sudden it's like nighttime, you're like, where did the time go? And it's easy to say, and it's probably common sense. I know that there's a lot of common sense that may be neglected, especially with a lot of the vlogging that I do. It may be very common sense, but if you could emphasize the ideas that you have to become a better you, it's by all means, it's very important to be a better you. That's part of maturing process. The part of becoming an older guy in this world is being able to know things, to learn, continue to learn in your life, continue to have a goals, setting goals. Even I've explained a lot about a lot of disappointments in the last couple of vlog-ins. I hope that you could watch my other vlog-ins and probably get a better idea of what I'm coming at, where I'm coming at. Yesterday's vlogging that I did was really based off of just growing and enjoying the process of when you don't have things necessarily go your way, but you learn from them and you come to a conclusion about how you're growing. The disappointments that you have in life are disappointments to help you get to the next part of your life, whatever it is, and it may be easy for some people to be able to have a good sense about how you have to learn and to have the discipline to get to whatever your goals are. So hopefully you could kind of appreciate what I'm trying to say today, and I appreciate again for everything that I've been learning lately, and the community that may be part of a lot of my thoughts and helping me to develop my thoughts, even though they're not always all my thoughts.